glad we don't have a harbor. I'm very glad we don't have a harbor. Okay, chat. I'm gonna keep the sound here. Maybe I'm gonna put the sound here and then let me know if it needs to be increased. I'm trying to look at the levels now. I'll wait until the first round and then I'll ask. But I'm thinking it might have to be like this. Let's try this.
I mean, on the flip side of that, we've got Wolfen coming in on the jet.
Let's wait until we hear some gun sounds.
There's not really a massive support system in place for
okay,
it, so
NRG on defense, Koi on attack, pistol.
A team like NRG, huge. And you got to step up here to
3
be
ghosts.
the jet here.
Okay, well, you know who to blame this one on. We haven't seen him for a while. Do you know what? I'm not even sure I've seen a tech pause since Pansy and Hyborg haven't been casting.
You don't want anything going wrong. So let's then kind of flip the scope, right?
We didn't have one for 6 months, and then now they're back. First round.
Of course, walking away in that podium position not too long ago. Right?
Hey, I mean, most people are going to look at this on paper as this is NRG's game to win. Right?
I think it's theirs to lose.
It's scripted. Okay, we're back, chat. NRG in defense, Koi on attack. Knife is going to hit potentially quite a few. Yeah, it hits 3, so good amount of information. We'll go for a 4-person push. This is the same pistol that we saw M80 do from NRG.
They will be warded away for now, so they are going to have to somewhat reset here.
Yeah, interesting that they follow through on that. Obviously, Shados' position key in terms of shutting that down. But already,
good amount of info. We have the turret that gets info over towards here. Everyone takes belt early, so we're getting full info over towards A and we're stacking up towards B. It is hand for hand, like no joke. This is the M80. We're gonna have a triple swing.
Perfect. Wolfen wants one, trade down, back and forth.
Damn.
Trex stands for 2, but quickly goes down, and it looks like NRG want to send a message early.
Really nice.
That was perfect. The flash comes through just as the orb drops from Som. See, Victor got to be careful here. The wide
I was going to say, Som has to hit that one. Oh, maybe he wasn't counting the bullets there. I don't know. 1v1. Does have turret.
Come true, Mike. Oh, something the turret going to be coming up now.
Trade-offs.
That's fine.
I haven't seen that for a long time.
Make sure nothing's there. He has no idea where FNS is for now. So he's going to try and play it smart and play it safe, but a fight is
what a huge 1-on-1.
And the angle for FNS.
How deep does he clear on sight here, though?
That's the question, isn't it? A quick glance.
Oh, nice from Shados. They managed to win the pistol. Technically a 1-on-2 for him. Good trade. Maybe Song stuck around a little bit too long. Should have kind of played with his teammate. Again, NRG just handpicking the pistol from M80 that you saw in the NA split. Yeah, just came down to the 1-on-1 really, and like I said, Song kind of hanging out there. Okay. On the attack, it's similar to an FPX spy, like the old FPX spy. Basically, they're just hoping that bare minimum is they keep these 2 alive. Okay, they do buy this as well. So, in terms of this eco, a lot of Spectres, they just want to make sure that going into the next round, they do keep the rifles in. Full eco in terms of NRG. They have a wall for retake if they want to like retake. And then they have Artists with Frenzy. Striker RCS, thanks so much. 27 months, dude. Appreciate that. Stacking orbs over towards the Killjoy as well. Potentially a game plan, especially as Shader's got so many kills. We can get this orb relatively early.
Koi once again looking to plant the seeds of emphasis towards the B side.
Chat, how was the sound? Was it fine?
On both sides of this map here. Nothing spotted out with the Aldrin here. I'm not sure actually if
thinking it's good.
Top side was spotted there. There was crashes up there. The wall's going to go up. We're going to try and get a bit of a deeper plant here, but it's dealt with immediately.
Yeah, very quickly now.
Oh, this was a nice hit. The wall goes up as the recon goes in, so they can't fully commit. It's pretty nice.
So safe plant here and now into the post plant.
It's good look for Koi at the moment.
Victor, but let's see if any damage could be found. There's no flank coming into place. Still going to have the turret keeping watch onto that, so no worries there. They just need to try and keep this one as safe as they can. Have the rifles. This shouldn't be a problem here, Mike.
No, definitely not. Should be a problem.
Not even a kill. In terms of what Koi have to rebuy, we've got 1 armor and maybe 2 armor. We'll circle Trex's armor just in case he decides to rebuy. I think he should. Okay, and he does. So he rebuys armor. And then we have 2, so really good anti-eco from them.
How they're going to test this Killjoy setup on the side of NRG. FNS is going to show a little bit of variety here.
I'm considering
Chat, Shados, one away. One away from his ult. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's see if they do a plan around it. Multiple ways to approach this again. We can either just accept that he's going to die into this and the big buy round, they'll have the ult, or they can just try and use it and try and snowball into this round. So
Proactive beginnings and a quick start.
This is really nice. They dash up to here and they have a split at the middle, right? They have a split in terms of the ramp at the middle, so you can't face. Yeah, very aggressive from NRG. That's both of the flashes used already from NRG. It's bright with the prime, thanks so much. You member the Slug Club chat, you know what to do. Welcome, dude.
As said, still sticking around here, not going to back away from this. He does have
Damn,
Victor, not far
really early, real early pressure over towards B. We've got 3 people here now.
A rabid in approach. They
Chomping at the bit. There's 3 people here.
So definitely looking like a bit of a game plan at the beginning. Just shut this down heavy. Heavy on in the game. So we'll keep an eye on how NRG approach like B main for the rest of this.
Quick, but Artist gets punished by Wolf and exploring on his own. No utility to attempt
26
motion,
HP.
To quickly quell that. Falling away towards the site, but
Okay, damage done on 2.
26
Coldamenta can get a heal eventually.
NRG have to try and find a response to this. The wall comes up.
Quite right as well, thank you so much. That's the ult that we talked about. So we're looking to snowball into this.
Snowman's still playable here for NRG.
It's only Killjoy that can really stop the plant. That's what I'm talking about. There's the molly. No one shot the wall yet though, because wall goes pretty far. Dude, if he gets out here, oh, this is hard. Artist is down as well, so they don't have gonna have a rough time trying to retake this. But everyone in this area.
I don't think actually any nano swarms on this, so it's gonna be a dry post plant here for
around the world. Keep your eyes on who is it. Starkso going walkabout.
Yeah, this is nice.
Through middle. Hasn't been noted.
Victor just gave it up. He spotted him.
Oh my goodness. The timing on this. All Starkso has to do is to stay alive now. Doesn't have to peek to let the rest of the team there. Trex gets 3 kills there. Dude, Trex has just swung out and just outdrawn 3 people. Let's hope we get a replay. Again, from what we saw though, Starkso played very well, right? Created the pressure, didn't have to re-peek anymore. Then people were looking over towards here while they decided to swing back here. Chat, give me this replay. Sick round from Koi. They use the ult into it, they snowball, money's going to be out of control.
Koi weren't even really happy to entertain it at first, but they waited out that wave of utility as Wolfen to actually find the opener onto Ardis.
7-1, 7-1, 5-1.
He's not afraid to let that clock burn, let it go all
We'll keep an eye on this as well, so Trex now has his ult. It's a shame we didn't get the replay.
Time and time again from him last year.
And how many times have I talked about Coldamenta as a kingmaker, right? He knows how to make his players work for him. We're seeing it with Trex
Love
early on.
this.
Wolfen want to see how he warms into this, and we're finally seeing a little bit of a look towards the
Koi
inside.
are really just trying to starve them out here as well. Like, literally on the eco, we're using loads of stuff to stop them from getting the orb. They don't want to give them anything into this. This has been really nice so far.
The scope in the hands of Som.
Again, we're going to kind of note as well on the buy round so far they've gone B. First eco, we're going over towards A.
Actually, Shadow's just staring on Victor here, and actually Victor looking to get
had a chance.
Nearly catch him one.
Yeah, but the pressure's coming now. Shados cracks open towards Crashies too. Potential of a flank, but not going to be explored. And they're on towards the site, already clearing towards 410. Darkso towards Ardis. It's clean so far. Nice. No trades coming back in. You can see FS trying to find that space. Denied
And real patient. They were real patient with it. Just waiting for NRG to mess up. Right? Literally just didn't want to push through the wall. Wait for them to just kind of take it into their own hands. Just held for so long here. This was really nice. They got the plant in the end as well. So money's out of control. Like actually out of control. If we're considering this is the 5th round, it's crazy at the moment.
It's definitely after this buy round for me. But if we do see any sort of adaptation come through. McCoy definitely in the driving seat in terms of the pacing here.
Okay, another big buy round. No pressure over towards B, so that was just the first thing that we did in terms of the first buy. And then that's kind of it. We still have, remember, Sova ult into this round.
Again, early dealing with the turret once again, creating a gap, forcing this rotation out. I think Koi are going to very quickly drift.
It's a very good stuff. Chat, the fact that we have these people that are on, we have 3 people that are on 7k on the 5th round. This is so hard for NRG. This is like the worst possible start you could have. Yeah, Koi looking very drilled at the moment.
Trying to find information here, but again, a new look from Koi going to go towards the A site. So a little bit of a switch up.
Very patient as well.
Maybe waiting to see if that flex does come through.
We'll see. Crashes should have his recon back online now. Yeah, and he's actually just sent it out immediately. Now, if that pings nothing,
FNS is taking a little bit of a risk being in Tube, but they also don't have a duelist, so kind of any agent has to be here. Does have a nice timing, is getting held. Was getting held. He might have a good timing. We'll keep an eye on FNS. Damn, Ardis first death as well. Back of sight. Now, are we going to group and handle behind, or are we just going to push onto site? 25 HP. Good from FNS. He turrets, just leaves it. So the pressure's still here, so they have to keep one. Trying to reinforce the site. They know that time's low. It's a very good call from NRG here, especially FNS. Keep an eye on the time. Nice, very, very good. This was very good. FNS goes on to 36 HP, decides to fall all the way back, looks at the time, pressure's still here, they don't know if he's still pushing behind, so they have to enter onto site with this, it's a 3-on-3, and then FNS gets there as well, so it's like a 3-on-4. So yeah, really good. Really nice from FNS. I know he's literally, like on the scoreboard in theory, he's not like relevant, he's not relevant at all, but in terms of what he did this round, everything was great. So that's why scoreboard doesn't always tell you the whole story. And good holdover towards A, so it's nice. Money's still low, these two can't buy next round.
Stress across the board, but 4-1, we finally have NRG fighting back into this. Let's see what the new look coming out from the attacking side of Koi is going to be this time.
Crashes and Victor. Ultimates online.
Okay, looking like we're playing freer retake over towards A. Dude, Ardis plays solo on A sometimes. It's kind of brutal. Orbs going in. Jet just sorry, Jet. Sage picked it up, so we have res if we need it. As we can see though, playing very hard to deny B in terms of NRG, and then we're just going to retake A. If Ardis gets a kill, he gets all. Same with Som. And then we have pretty good ults to retake in terms of the Sova ult and the KO ult, so this makes sense. Okay, no sound in terms of B main, we just see a knife. Knife played out over towards B main, so this is very nice. Good util from Victor, and then we can kind of fight heavier to A as soon as we have 3 people here. So good knife, the KO coming in used to get the stacks in. When do we see this overall?
Take that risk after Ardis lost his head in just that prior round, but still, one going to come through, and Trek's on guard duty, takes down Victor. Crashes with a whole lot of info, but not a lot of ability to really do much about the pressure coming on off the back of it. So again, spamming in, Ardis takes a little bit of damage himself. They're looking for that first step in on this retake, and it may be off the back of this Hunter's Fury coming through, and absolutely maybe now. Trex goes
not bad, but they didn't manage to res the KO. FNS in the back. Oh no. Oh no.
He's made a bit of a meal of it. This could be deadly now.
Res comes in for Trex. Could have got more. Could have got more. We have a wall for a retake, but Ardis has to do it all. Damn, chat. NRG lose this round. 2 of them can't buy. Koi are just absolutely snowballing right now. Do they decide to eco? Only 3 of them can buy. They're probably going to see a low buy. I reckon this gets sold. Should see a timeout.
Starzo's already got that wall against screens, so there's no threat to sight. A little strange to watch that. Again, this is no pressure elsewhere on the map. This time the turret wasn't dealt with.
Dude, he's just individually out-dueling everyone. In theory, that's what happened on the other round, right? And then he's just done it again here. Chat, he's 11-4. Shadow still only with 1 death as well. Good time for a timeout.
So, if you're looking at it this way, I was really looking at kind of Koi coming in, looking really well drilled, looking like I've got a really good game plan into this.
Whole match while standing up? Maybe. We'll see. I might just rotate. I might do a rotate. Right, we'll kind of see what NRG is going to do in terms of changing up. The worrying thing for them is they can't change too much up because, like, within the first 20 to 30 seconds of the map, they really haven't been taking like too much map control. They've kind of just been defaulting, waiting for some pressure, so it's not like we can do like the obvious thing of going aggro. So yeah, this is a rough timeout, but maybe we switch some stuff. We could see the B main aggression again.
Kind of posturing up, looking hyper aggressive in that anti-eco actually. Yes. There's 3 Spectres on the board, happy to brawl on B main, but outside that, whether or not it's just how delicate the economy's been, they haven't felt comfortable to do that. Koi aren't really making any secrets about what's going on in the early round, right? It's a couple of times now Wolfen's dashed up onto top tube, dealt with the turret, immediately peeled back to a default.
Okay, so
kind of
low buy. This is the right decision. They need to do some damage because this economy is just crazy. We've got Res, Viper all. Okay, looking like the B main pressure. Makes sense.
They should be looking to enable in those sort of rounds.
And as much as yes, you can
Knife goes in and hits no one, so they're going to think they can get a lot of distance here. They do hear the AWP getting picked up. Oh my goodness, Coldamenta, Hero. Oh boy, all three of them. Again, low buy, but they need to get some damage into these rounds. Literally, the only thing that happens there is they do a little bit of damage onto Trex, rebuy armor, that's it.
Different factors to work into effect here, but he's doing incredibly well with his roster so far. Crashes and some, again looking for maybe some sort of chip damage, some sort of exit to any sort of damage they can achieve. That'll do.
That'll do, yeah, that's a good start.
Anything more starts to get almost impossible.
The opening to some of these anti-eco rounds from Koi have just been absolute perfection. There's been no real risk.
Yeah, Koi are doing good. Koi are doing really good. Again, it's very simple. It's pretty methodical. Just at the beginning, just holding. They're just waiting for something. They hear the sound of the AWP. They have a lot of people here. They swing. They wait for the knife to come in. Everyone avoiding it. Knife goes in. They go a little bit more aggressive. AWP goes in. Just everyone kind of swings.
Lockdown to play with here, but
yeah, I mean, look at this, chat. Holy hell. Okay, this is their best chance to get another round on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4 people can't buy, so huge round again for NRG here. Gonna have a low buy if they can't win this one. So we want to see a lot of these ults get used. There's one. Viper ult comes in with the Killjoy alarm bot, so that's a massive duel. Can go back and get a heal as well.
I love the reaction here. It's such a big indicator that the turret's not there. There's some kind of adjustment.
That's the hill we're talking about. Back to 100.
What's happening differently here? Beautiful opener from Wolf.
This is the problem as well when you kind of don't have the duelist. They're trying to punish in tube, but a lot of the times it's just like you literally have to win an aim duel and then hope you get out from the spammable area. It's kind of hard. They're going into the Viper ult. This is crazy. Do we have attack drone? Yeah, we have drone still on tracks. So okay, that's the res. Here comes the ult. Nice, they managed to get another kill over towards middle, so NRG went in for the ult, and Koi again just looks like they're just ahead of them every single time. Just hold back, have the ult ready for it, and they get an extra kill on top.
All drawn towards mid, and a quick read and a correct decision from Koi to instantly go towards A. Beautiful.
Nice wall plant. This is going to be safe.
Very safe plant as well with no
okay, investing the ult into the 3-on-4. They're really going for it.
See really what it buys.
Viper's a little bit late.
Screens, it only really gives them access towards the orb. You can see where it cuts off here. It's a safe plant. It's
okay. What's the plan here?
Okay.
This could be nice.
Nice molly. They need to break this wall though. Damn, they're just getting all the kills. Holy hell. Chat, they're all over them. All over them. Really nice plan for this round as well. Especially when the kill comes in and they know about the death. They know they're going to go for the res. Just had a plan ready for it.
Who's going where? But we have to give credit at 7-1 that Koi have come in looking
chat, like we said.
Absolutely. And NRG
eco.
Making a few decisions that just
another eco.
feel a little flustered.
Low buy. Saw some stingers, I'm pretty sure.
This res is
so yeah, and yeah, Barba knows how big that round is, chat. First of all, it forces them into eco. Second of all, 3 ults used and not a single round. That is, yeah, that is brutal. Well, not a single round, it's 7-1.
Like I said, it's not often last year we'd ever talk about NRG, well, previously FNS, making these kind of desperation calls.
No, but I think
another low buy. A lot of people close to it. Okay, here we go. We're going to pick onto the Jet. Not too bad in terms of Koi, in terms of everyone that they can lose. As long as it's not the Sage, you should have relatively easy time. Shader's getting the ult. So, where are we going for this ult?
I think if you're part of the EMEA scene, you watch these teams, you'll be very aware of who some of these players
Trek still has drone. That's another tag.
Not bad. He's putting in work. He's trying.
This is looking like one of their better rounds.
This is huge pressure.
Pretty much all individual from some.
Even determine the pace on the attacking side is very valuable.
Going aggro. Keep an eye on this, right? Victor has pushed all A, getting a lot of information. He'll hear them pretty close as well. So that means that we can have 3 people stacking here. NRG looking alright here.
Up to rotate towards orange here.
That's maybe a step too far. Oh, could have got one.
So much put towards just clearing him out of this.
No, bad wall. Attacking wall. Bit of an angle. Yeah, messed up the wall. Okay, Victor in a 1-on-2. 67 HP, we saw the duel over towards spawn. The recovery was pretty good though. But yeah, this is one of their better rounds on Eco. There we go, that's the info. Don't have to worry about behind anymore. Drone. Chat, they still have the drone. Holy hell, Shados Trex. Shados and Trex are unreal at the moment. This was a low buy, but would have got 16-4. Chat is 12-1 as well. He's actually got a 12 KD at the moment.
Systematically working through these ultimates as well. NRG, couple away, crashes 2 off the Hunter's Crew once again. Victor, 1 off the null command.
Maybe the first mistake we've seen from them in terms of the wall. Other than that, everything's been pretty perfect. Okay, we got denial, so we're going to have a shock and a molly over towards A. Maybe someone's close, yes, and they're fully right? They look over towards Victor. He has 1 away. Their plan is, maybe he's going to be going for the orb. It's a big buy round. They need some ults into this. We shock molly. Again, Koi are all over them in terms of their plans going forward. Really good at just keeping an eye on what NRG have. And yeah, huge shout out to like Cold Dementor in terms of just having plans for all of this.
Might be why we see the numbers committed.
He's doing great so far.
Actually with an op in hand.
Be big. You need something to make a difference.
Throw a spanner in the works. We know what he's
First time we've seen the op out.
There's not many like him. The man he replaced is one of the only other few that you could argue. But again, 3 to 9 quiet performance here so far, but not really an individual error. I feel it's just a game.
Yeah, Ardis is op.
50 seconds now. Running down the clock quite low. They're going to be walking into a substantially larger amount of presence. First time we're going to see the 4 players really posted up on this too.
Okay, this is nice. See, in my mind, this team, it's a big win condition for him to be on op, so it's a bit of a brutal kind of thing for them to get it out on the 10th round. Like, that's the first op that we see, 10 rounds in. I feel like they really need the op, so yeah. Like we said, though, it's their economy got absolutely wrecked. Good decision to go to the other side here. What do we got? Do we have Killjoy mollies for this as well? No, no Killjoy mollies, so plant's really important. Trex is a little bit isolated on site. Viper all comes in, that'll help him get out. Important duel coming up for Cold Dementor because that's the Viper that's hanging around there. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go. They get the op out, they get the pick, they get the win. Again, big win condition for them for sure is getting Ardis on this op. It's literally what he's like one of the best in the world at doing. Okay, they double their score to 2. We've got 2 more rounds, so 8-4 is possible. Yeah, look at that. No damage. It was the most... It was the... Okay. Oh, really early on as well. They only get 1 more round and they call the timeout. Love this from Baba. But yeah, this was literally the definition of flawless. No bits of damage done.
A little more of a... I guess a preemptive rotation coming through, and
with this comp shouldn't the defense be pretty strong? Yeah, but it's also a weird map. It also doesn't matter too much in terms of not having the jet on attack. There's no like real set like proper choke points, so you can kind of it works a little bit differently to most of the other maps.
That's when you know Ardis is always good for that one.
Yeah, he's not going to miss that absolute city. So good to see him finding that, and then the knock-on effect of it again. Good stuff. I've got to say the crowd here pretty lively already. It's a pretty small start to it.
You would at least prefer to get more than 2 rounds for sure. Both these, what's up? How you doing? Both of they have the. It's true. You lose a lot of pressure not having the jet op, especially over towards A. Over towards the A main, B main, you lose a lot of pressure.
So again, they're being on the Sage. How kind of mobile is he going to be around the map? Seeing immediately him make his way towards B. If he's going to become
okay, this is the timeout.
Anchor with this operator. Be a big
again, I love this. They get a little bit of momentum, and Baba just trying to ensure that this stays as high as it is. Money's great. Koi can buy for the rest. Okay, both teams can have full buys on both of these rounds. So that's good. Big change up from Koi. This is the first time I've kind of seen him look over to go faster middle by the looks of it.
To just find that turret. Slow creep behind the orb.
Yeah, they have not done this walk before at all.
Okay.
So the fight will be towards FNS, if anything. 3 players there. And
pressure on FNS. There's a alarm bot here, so he doesn't have to worry.
Now we'll get the early warning signal, but beyond that, it's really on him here.
He can spam the wall off this alarm bot as well, actually. You can see the nano swarm on the other side of it.
These mollies will stop them getting through the choke point.
That timing's starting to get curious here. FNS still steal focus.
No shock dart with them, so kind of have to shoot it. Nice dash through. Good trades. Really good trades. They might not expect 2 people here, though.
We do note that, again, it was Ardis who hit that early rotate towards the B side, but the fight in the middle's won out by Starzo.
Wow, he should have, yeah, he should have got that one.
He's going to miss the vast majority. There's still 1 player even behind this Trex, waiting ever so patiently for his time. The plant comes in, the timing's atrocious. Trex gets it on a platter.
Damn, Trex looks crisp. Holy hell.
Trex, sharp as ever. And now it's just
how reliable is this kid? It's nuts.
Didn't even get a chance into this round. I love that. How do we get around the up? What, we just play it up the guts, up middle.
I'd love to accredit this towards the awareness of being, it's going to be on an extremity, right?
Yeah.
The weakness
Ardis needs to save this.
And what's FNS got to deal with is 3 bodies barreling into.
Nice mix-up from Koi.
Even here with the setup.
It's a very good timeout.
They're stacked up as 3 ready
just as they feel like we're going to get out with this? We might not get out with this. Keep an eye on Trex.
Prone to losing this now. Trex on the first swing. And Shados picking up the slack elsewhere as well. Might even catch him.
Uh-oh. No. What's Shados done? Okay, it's fine. Even if he got out, it's okay. It doesn't matter. He almost got there.
Straight out of timeout.
It's fine. At least they got the kill. Money was there. Don't you worry.
By all accounts, you're only trying to play off of what you know would make that maybe that next step reading, you know, trying to place him into middle. But again, it's Sage, not hypermobile, not able to really get out of those scenarios. So again, you don't have that capability. So 2 to 9.
It was worth either way.
Money, it's missing bits and pieces here. You can see Victor without armor. You can see odds.
Yeah, really good timeout. Love the change of just the change of plans as well, and the change of pace. Right, I said they were sticking in here for like the first 20-30 seconds. Now we're kind of in tube within the first 20-30 seconds. It was really good. Loved it a lot. Just when they felt like NRG had adapted to what they were doing. So great timeout from Barber. In terms of the buy, it's okay. Victor has no armor. That's like the only real big hit here is Victor has no armor.
Towards Nest at least on A site. A pause for thought here for Koi.
Dude, and they go aggro with it?
Hunter's Fury available. Res available. The other side of things, FNS does have that lockdown and preemptively invested here with over a minute left on the clock.
Okay, the defensive
spawn here is, like I said, it feels
not going to do much, but desperate. Again, they were just kind of like, this was a huge question mark, right? So they wanted to clear this and know that they had to be behind this area pretty much.
No, I was kind of imagining if someone backfill it a little bit.
Recon's going to go in. They just used their recon over towards middle as well.
Potentially with this aggression on A.
Okay, there is a better recon you can do. They can't be shot from sight. Nice from Som. Has 1 more molly as well.
Now you got to look towards who else is remaining. We know that Koi are running as a pack in this. There's 3 players who are the heavy hitters, and they're mostly still standing.
Doesn't feel comfy to get his.
Fully from this. Res comes in. Do they get a partner?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. That was real nice. Made up the earlier whiff over towards middle here. Real nice. Okay, they get 3. The curse is on.
On the other side of things, Trex has just had an insane half of Valorant here.
Yes, he
on Icebox for Koi. Just such a consistent player. I saw him hint to this. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, right?
Yeah, you absolutely love to see it.
You can see a little bit of joy to close out the half for NRG. The consolation, at least, definitely needed that one.
Yeah, might bring him back a little here, give him a little bit of that fire burning in the belly, because they definitely need a wake-up call. It's 3 to 9.
And Chet's cracked a smile.
First time in a while. First time in a while. But yeah, this has to be a rude awakening for NRG. It's do or die. Bear in mind, this is still their map choice. They've got 3 rounds. Let's hand it back to the desk.
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hypog. If you're an EMEA fan, you're having a great time. And we heard in the interview before the match started, Shadow said they had 1 month to prepare for this. And Mimi, this looks great for 1 month.
It looked really well put together by Koi, and I was particularly impressed with just the half that Koldamenta was calling there. And
everything was perfect. Again, they just felt like they were a step ahead of them. But
and that was Wolfen's Jet consistently taking that
if NRG get a pistol,
and breaking the turret. We have a clip to take a look at.
I'm feeling pretty confident. Definitely think NRG would have had an easier time getting the op out earlier, but like we said, they just lost. Losing that first buy in the third round is it's so brutal for your economy. Maybe Argus should have saved a little bit more in terms of the fourth round, because the first time they got the op out was round 10.
But Koi consistently denied that, meaning that for the side of NRG, they had to kind of constantly change how they were playing their defense, and when they were calling so well, it was pretty tough for NRG.
Yeah, it was just all Koi in that half, but you know, going into the next half as well.
Would you say the teams have better attack sides on their map because they don't have any stuff to go off? It will be a little bit of an element for sure.
Yeah, this has been a pretty brutal, and unfortunately for Finesse, we're going to put them side by side. Shadows has had a whale of a time. Round 3 already had the lockdown. They did have to commit it to be able to get that bonus conversion.
This was NRG's pick.
They've been running away with it, and that's as an attacking Killjoy. Shadows has been popping off for this debut pick, and for Finesse, we've been seeing, as Hypa called it, some desperate plays being
Inverno with the Prime, thank you so much.
For this team that
Shadows has been looking good. I feel like the whole Koi team's been looking really good, to be honest. For Koldaments's calling has been good in this half, and Shadows and Trex especially, just in terms of fragging power, were mad.
Is brutal. So we need to see a big step up here for Finesse. He needs to have a Shados-esque performance.
That 1v1 in the pistol chat, so huge. Really was. It gets them to 2-0 and then they manage to get the bonus as well.
They got the Night 3 curse, the EU team curse, the first match curse. Everything is against NRG right now, but Pansy and Hypog, they do have a chance to pull.
Lilac, thank you so much, appreciate it.
You're absolutely
and
right.
yeah, I'm not sure they thought about it, Strong Legs, to be honest with you.
Say this is the bare minimum. We said 3 is really the buff you're going to need.
It's a shame because it's nice being on the stage when you're a coach.
Well, this is the thing as well. Yes, there's no comfort in the scoreline, right? But there's also
if I would coach, would I coach the current Liquid team? Again, I just want to be content creating at the moment. I will come back to coaching, but in terms of, trust me, I had perfect offers. I just wasn't 100% in it, and I can't do something if I'm not 100% in it. So. Okay, here we go. Can NRG get this? I mean, kind of mimic pistols, really.
Yeah, they're very aware that this confidence could be happening. And
everyone's stealing the M80 pistol. 4 down mid. You do 4 middle, and then you have Killjoy getting early info over towards A.
We're going to see a little bit of the setup in play. FNS though, trying to lead by example at this point here.
Early intention showed here as well for Wolfen. Happy to take these opening engagements, and Koi happy to build around him. Get the clean plant here, and still 5.
Very hard round for NRG to lose here, really. The only thing is it's not a good plant in terms of after plant, so we have to fight heavier. But look, they all seem to know. They are very aware of the plant. Again, this is what I call the Fnatic plant, and then the G2 plant is here, and this is default. So default and G2, very easy for after plant. The Fnatic one, not so much. You kind of have to play a little bit more in sight.
Only just coming down now. There's only 1 chunk removed.
Okay, Shadows though does connect quite quickly. Good information on the second, but not going to follow up. It's Som dealing with it at the back of the site. Artist still standing.
Okay.
NRG locking this down.
Chat, we got a game. We have a game. We take the pistol. 1-1 in terms of pistols. I'm a big fan of it. Love to see that.
As soon as Wolfen falls, they drift back. They're happy to try and fight the remnants of that early attempt from Koi.
Yeah, Som's doing well. Literally, he's unlucky. He only had 1 bad round, really, from what we saw. To be fair, in the pistol, he did overpeak, and then we had the miss over towards here. So, a little bit unlucky, but he is making up for it in terms of some of these other rounds. And Matuski, it's a best of 3. Up here is the maps.
Again, get to at least determine the pace this time, but Koi still looking to test.
Okay, 3-person push down middle. When the recon lands, if it gets shot, they swing. If not, what's the idea?
But not a great deal. Just testing the waters and Som on the case.
I'm so happy with Wolfen though, and this is in a comp that doesn't actually have a flash. Right?
Okay.
There's no stun,
that's info for Shados. Bushes sees that. He should know that the Killjoy is either here or here. This is a rough duel for him, though. Yeah.
Can get done in the second half as well.
When you see this, when you see that, I mean, yeah, he kind of knew he was there, or maybe like over towards here and spawn. It's a bit unlucky.
So proactive, they're coming back, they're clearing this space.
Yeah, I like this.
This is on a round with just
they might be able to get some kills here.
And here we go. There's going to be the spot. Crashy's notes at least one, potentially two now. So they should be very aware that there's now going to be further presence. Oh, messy in the end. Not what you want, but
some kills, looking like one kill. Okay, nice from Crashies. We did. Oh, that was fast as well. That was really fast. Through the spike over. That was very, very nice. So Crashies 1 away. That was nice. Who threw that? Was that Ardis? Pretty sure that was Ardis. Instantly throwing the spike, knowing this is the ult that we want to get into the buy round. That was very fast decision making. It was good. Bonus round. Again, chat, literally the same situation that Koi were in. Do we decide to get an orb and try and snowball bonus round? Or do we just play a full bonus, know that we're going to die, and then have the ult into the big buy round? So decisions for NRG, let's keep an eye on pretty much just can they get an orb on Crashies, or, and even do they want to, or do they want to save it for the next round? Huge buy round for Koi, obviously, third round. I'm just going to circle this.
Yeah, and gotta say, Shados is in a world of danger.
Yes.
Hyper isolated.
So we can keep an eye on if they decide to get the orb. Okay, they do get the orb, so Crashies getting the orb into this round means they're going to use this ult. They managed to get into B main and still save their drone as well, so they're in a very good spot. Here comes the drone. Dude, who is this on site? Shados, good luck. No one wants to get tagged. They would have called the ults there. Yeah, Finesse has done great here.
No second swing. I mean, trying to
oh, chat, this is on for sure. 3v5 into a 3v4.
So far by NRG, but it is been left on a platter here. Shados, Wolfen, and Trex trying to navigate a way through, and some.
Dude, they might not expect Ardis to be here.
Ardis yet to be checked on, does do well. Finds Wolfen.
It's done great. They have ult as well. Oh, they secured it. Don't need to fight anymore.
Lovely approach there. Buys a little couple of seconds as well. Gonna be a
not wanting to use the ult into this as well, they know it.
There isn't one to be had.
Great round. Okay, chat. We saw a 3-0 start. We see a 3-0 start back. This is nice. Mirror.
I mean, I love it from FNS. Yeah, they're showing
it's actually on for sure. Best possible start they can have, and it's just like a straight up mimic. Their money's really, really good.
That just makes it so uneasy for Shados. You can kind of trade that off if they get deep mid control.
Good thing for NRG is they kept this all into it. In terms of the other team, nothing. We might try and NRG might try and protect the orb and make sure they don't get any ults. We'll see, as in like into the next big buy round.
I don't know if there was maybe not a misread, but maybe a gamble.
You missed the Stinger meta? Yeah, crazy.
Testing things out, I don't know.
There's still a few floating about for sure, but it's nice to actually be rewarded for big rounds. I like having rounds have some weight to them, to be honest. So I feel like that's what this nerf does. It brings back some weight to some rounds.
Can help the matter too.
Momentum should get spotted here, yeah. Noted at least from Ardis. I think actually noted the second player as well. Starzo unnoted as of yet.
Nice discipline.
Spike not committed. A little bit of a poke here from NRG.
Really nice discipline. Saw at least 2. They head back. Good from Koi though. They're expecting this. What's the timing like in middle here? How many can they add? Do they get all 3 without being seen? Okay, turret does give some info away.
As it stands, NRG is still stuck towards B long, very methodically working. They do still have utility to clear towards site as well. But it's the time.
Knife clears all the yellow.
Against these pistols. One player drops, Spike gets lost, Util gets burnt up. 25 seconds now. Mike, this is running down to the wire. Som trying to do his heroics once again. Wall goes up. 18 seconds. I'm still waiting for that plant to come in if it's safe. It is for now. Victor and Som on the case.
Nice. Som gets his ult into this round as well. So, chat, money builds up to insane levels. All 5-star life, few armors rebought. Goes into the important buy round, right? In terms of people from... Oh, it's not too bad. I thought we were buying lower than this. Only one person can't buy next round and Wolfen's going to have ult. Actually, what's going to happen is we're going to see a double buy after this round. So
not behind this purchase. I mean,
not a huge round, not as much impact as the third one, but
maybe some rifles in the next.
Yeah, cause only Wolfen can't buy.
This is a big one for NRG, actually.
So
to get everything
Koi wanting to win this round, but if they do lose it, they at least have a bit of safety in terms of a buy next. It's the first time that they get an op-out, so NRG got it out first on the 10th round, and Koi managed to get it out first in the 5th round in terms of their defense half.
If you were keeping track of EMEA, didn't expect to really see him here, but let's see how he does with operator now in hand.
This was nice. They use the drone over towards middle, make sure that no one's here, put the angle up. You see this ping? They're very aware of it.
So far, he's not going to be your highlight player. He's not going to be sitting there top of the scoreboard.
Nice from Wolfen.
Lovely work. Big connection towards
Dodges the flash, re-peeks out, and he goes back and holds the angle, so that's a lot of info. This Sova might want to retake, or we got like a lineup maybe? Is there a recon lineup? Yeah, recon lineup coming in.
This is a bit bizarre to me, and Starkso can just back away here, gets away with his life. No success being found. So FNS, yes, has gone deep towards A, but to what value? There's still utility in play here.
Som gets a kill here? Okay, it's still not done. Ardis has...
How much can
you have ult, I guess.
This again is
dude, this is such a big play.
Actually in the right place for it. Gonna fight Cordamenta. There is a second on the site as well.
Who is this?
Just worming his way around trying to find the
oh my god, that's it. That's it. Do they know where the killjoy is? Yeah, info comes in that it was seen over towards A. Very nice. Hero play from Starkso. Bit unlucky from Som, to be honest. Som did everything into this round. Made it winnable.
Great response here in this round, but NRG
yeah, it was a real nice try from him. Okay, Koi managed to win.
From Trex that gives that away.
10-7.
It almost felt like Crashies had a free clearance with that Viper wall being up. As Starzo hyper focused towards B main. Got away with murder there, I gotta say it. Again, I'm not sure actually who was in a position to deal with that dart. I love seeing bar camp again, by the way.
I miss bar camp. Great to see it.
But yeah, it's only
Some pops out, he manages to get out. He also kind of needed to get 2 on site, really, so I do think that he made the right play. I think it was absolutely fine. Okay, real simple from NRG. A lot of ults going into this. We're going to have to retake. We do have Sova ult, and that's about it. So Sova ult to retake. It's a very nice round from NRG. Keep an eye on the double flank. Viper ult on attack as well. This is very hard. We do invest this ult into it though. It is an insane hard retake. 2-on-2 at the back. This kind of decides it. Nathan is the greatest with the Prime. Thank you so much. Perfect from NRG. Nice round. Koi gonna go save. Yeah. All came down to the duel at the back. Nice crossfire. Both of them. FNS hit a really important kill on the first. So that's nice, and they still save a lot of ults. Dude, Crashies has had this ult for a long time, but hasn't really needed it. There's only one round where they've lost, so they're doing good. Viper ult down, still have res.
NRG pulling out the must-win round sort of deal.
I'm pretty sure they can, yeah, you keep these guns, we can drop. So actually, if we can hunt these, this is important if they get some kills here. Okay, so we can have some drops, it's fine, we can get another buy, but this is a massive round for Koi. They cannot buy next from these 2 players.
Fair investment here, but it's the null command and the Viper's pit to get this round done.
Such a good setup from these 2.
Great awareness for FNS and Crashies.
Yeah, very good round. Nice and simple. Use of the KO wall. Overwhelm.
Just knowing where that
going back to the A as well. Having a lot of success at A. Is this something aggro?
Beautifully done. We go back in though. And again, Koi's money will be brought into question. They are starting to dip a little lower into the funds, and the scoreline's getting a bit closer.
Go to Koik, thanks so much, bro. Appreciate the gifted. AX Pure, welcome into Slug Club. Chat, let's get some Slug approves in. Oh boy, it's fast. Oh, it's too fast. It is actually too fast. Starkso is not expecting it.
But it's Wolfen in the back lines. They've had to relinquish the site control. But I am looking at one going walkabouts here. Trex is still on the site. Finally found by Crashies. For the spike yet to be planted. But NRG
Crashies gets a double.
they desperately needed.
Shados kind of their money's too high. Money's actually too high. Gotta save it. With this save, chat, we might be able to buy because we save. Wolfen can drop. Wolfen has ult, so that's 3 between them, and then Starkso. So you can have one person that won't have a gun.
They're the ones that are happy to dig a little deeper, challenge that owl drone, but straight away Victor barrels towards site.
The knife, I didn't even see the knife.
I love seeing that from Victor, though.
New knife dropped. Rockabilly Rhino with the Prime. Thanks so much. 4 months, dude. Appreciate that.
But to see them kindling that here in the second half is great.
I'm glad you referenced
Bota Koak. I hope that I said your name right, bro. Appreciate that, Gifted. Okay, so they save this. Bit of a question what Koi would do. I think this is a very good time for a timeout because it's like a weird... If they bought, I don't blame them. If they save, I don't blame them as well. So I think it's good to just talk about what buy they want to do and what they want to change up. This was very fast from Victor. Also, we've seen on these important rounds, NRG are just bashing A at the moment. So definitely worth about changing something up like that. They do have a jet, so like maybe on their defense side they could go a little bit aggro towards A. Okay, we have no... Okay, but I like the idea. So maybe we're going to see a pause next round because they do eco into this one. So next round will be a big buy round. NRG's money's out of control, pretty much buying for the rest of this half, unless we see something crazy from Koi in terms of 2 in a row. Uniques, thank you so much with the Prime. Appreciate it.
Amount of credits. Sorry, just tighten up the numbers, but Wolfen's going to be able to have
straight up just default nicking this from Fnatic as well in terms of a higher lower. Thank you, observers, just as I talk about it. First team I saw to this was Fnatic. Works pretty well.
Very impactful defensive ultimates. Flip side, yes. Could argue there's a couple of counters there.
Just real passive, just waiting for anything, just waiting for some aggression. They know they could be eco, so they might be going for something a bit mad.
Even here, you come into the next.
So nice from NRG so far.
I mean, a loss isn't going to break them, but still, Koi in a pretty good position.
Mink Q as well with the Prime. 3 months in the Slot Club. Thanks so much. Finesse creating pressure over towards B main as we go over towards A. So he creates a little question mark here, and then they do actually go in towards A. We have a full retake, but not the best guns.
The site looks like it's on a platter. Do they try and refight? Do they offset the timing? It looks like they try too hard. It's so willing to brawl it out. Crash!
Dude, Crash is always getting 2 on site at the moment.
None of that aggression going to work out here, trying to offset the tempo to try and maybe deny that plan and get in their faces.
Okay, Koi surely timeout after this one.
It will be tied up. This will be 10-10. I'd love to see you prove me wrong, Coldamenta, but
there we go. Look at some of this money. 9K on some.
Stage confidence coming out from some of these NRG players.
They need it. They needed it. Called upon it when it was most
right.
required.
Important rounds.
3 rounds in the first half, and bear in mind,
nicely done from Baba. Again, what I imagine was going through Baba's head there, in terms of, because I was saying maybe they want to pause and talk about it, but I'm pretty sure he would have, again, you can listen to everything, he would have heard them talking about ecoing, and he would have been like, okay, cool, let's get the eco out the way, then I'll pause in terms of the big buy round, so nice from him. For people that are new as well, let me just say, when a team calls a timeout, both teams can talk.
NRG can basically buy out even if Koi do string
so
together
this,
a couple here,
even though Koi causes timeout, Chet does have a chance to speak.
I think actually you dig a little deeper, and NRG, if they do.
Also worth noting, outside of the timeouts, the coach and the analyst, or whoever else is there, maybe the manager, can always speak. So if you want to bounce off someone else that's in there, that you've brought with you, you can talk.
Tied up. Where are we watching?
In terms of non-timeouts.
Coming out this timeout, I want to see Koi start exploring the map again.
Oh, get back to the aggression
just get back to being a little proactive.
Okay, here we go. We have a lot of ults to play with. Huge round for Koi. They can buy next again, but you're going to see them use a lot of ults into this one because this is a full buy. This is the best they have. Big win condition again for them, I believe, as well. Wolfen, are we going to go aggro? We kind of need to. I thought it was going to be over towards A, looking like it's going to be over towards middle. Maybe this is the whole drone, you take the angle thing again, because they did work well.
I'm not seeing it initially here.
Nope.
Adjustment, yes. Shados over towards B. Well, maybe actually.
Double push. Do we have a res? Okay, we have a res. So double push, we're going to take a bit of a gamble here. We're going to have a res, and then we're probably going to have a double swing. Okay, here comes the res. They need to plan around this. They were in position to do this.
Has to respect it for the time being.
Yeah.
Has to back away from that. Might even have to wait for for the retake.
Huge kill. Nice setup as well. Turret down low and just on top. So NRG are going to literally call this, right? They're going to say, there's someone here. You see them all planning for this now as well, right? Res is up. They're all planning. They drone underneath. They clear all of this and they go, okay, they're not planning for a res yet. Now they can kind of do their own plan. So nice from NRG. Wanting to protect the body. This is very nice from Koi as well. 3-person pushover towards A.
Yeah, big gap they could be anywhere. The information
Dude, Shados is in a world of trouble here.
And again, yes, they've cleared this far, so this adds to that pressure on this man here, Shados.
Keep an eye on Som watching behind as well, so Som's about to get info. Sees 2 of them, they're going to speed up now. Does Shados decide to ult or something? Like, dude, Shados is in the worst position ever, and this is, I feel a little bit sorry for him.
A long list of options in terms of the plant spot. Victor
Som goes aggro. Oh, nice.
Going back in just to ensure that res
damn nice from Som. Knew that the res was coming to come in. Shados still alive. That's an important duel though. Okay, that's the ult. There is a lot of space over here where they're free though, so... Oh wait. Counter ult as well. Yeah, they can't even get there. They might win from time here.
Got to back away. Koi actually respecting the lockdown as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's not going to be much time here. Are they going to go for it? Okay, chat. Starkso has wall. They're going to have to wall, plant, insta-defuse. Sorry, wall, insta-defuse. There's the wall. Oh! Nade was huge. Oh boy! Has to get off it. Has to get off. He knew he was going to die. Holy hell.
What a round!
Close round.
Absolute
this was sick from NRG. Good plan for the res every single time. Som did great.
But it's such a perfect read on both sides of this.
Yeah, both of the calling on attack's been great so far.
Som posts up another. Just such an impactful round from him. And even though he falls here, like I said, both lockdowns come through. And all the time is expired.
Yeah, the attack, FNS's lockdown as well, pretty clutch. And he hit the important kill. FNS was huge here, yep. Oh dude, I've missed the barbar cams, they're so good. Yeah, sick round. Sick round from Som, sick round from FNS here.
Like I said though, Koi,
they do manage to buy into this, but chat, this is pretty much it.
To string together rifles here. Colementor with the Viper's Pit.
They can't buy next in terms of Koi.
Towards A site here, but the rest of Koi actually scratching their heads in mid right now. NRG actually feel, I guess like they found a weak point in this defense. This time around the turret is there. Shados.
I wouldn't call that weak with Shados on it now.
No.
Flashes enough. As contact found, slips away, does call for help, but no one's going to be there super quick. Yes,
nice, he was ready to swing from Trex. I like this. I like these pauses. Trex is a little bit nuts. That's fine, they're all doing it together. Oh, nice. Real nice. Yeah, good crunch, good crossfires. Again, I was wondering why Shados wanted to peek, and I didn't see that, I did not see that Trex was top of site. Oh boy. 1 on 5. Oh boy. Okay. Chat, do you know what? All of those kills are really important though in terms of the economy. We're going to have to have low, right? They get 3,000 on top of this, on top of their literal 0, so a lot of them aren't going to have the best buys. We're going to have 2 people that are going to have a weird buy. So although he didn't win it, that's massive kills. Love this setup though. Love this setup from Koi. They did pretty much the perfect thing. Big heavy shutdown of Kitchen. Dude, the NRG just fall back to their A. It was working so well.
What a game! I bloody missed Valorant.
What a way to start the day as well.
Okay, chat's coming in.
I mean, you're looking at that first half and you're thinking, wow, I mean, this is
what a match to kick us off. Yeah, this is literally perfect.
All the things we look for, all the things we liked, you know, that kind of like Crashies, Victor look coming in, FNS with some hot calls coming out as well. Som being such a really nice technical player as well. Some of the looks he's been
again, both coaches can talk in this timeout, so can come up with a lot of plans.
some of the
Koi definitely have a gun disadvantage going into this. Two of them might have to go like Bulldog's armor.
One pick who I think it was on Victor.
To bail Shados out, yeah.
Shados would have been dead otherwise. And we've seen Shados on an island so often. And it's certainly no holiday here. 11-11. This is when your IGL...
Would I be talking about if I'm NRG? Dude, I'm keeping this well simple. Again, I'm probably just defaulting in terms of the first 20 seconds, and then I'm going A, because it was just working so well. Like, in terms of what's been working for them every single time A. So again, I would just be holding this for like 20 seconds, and I would keep this nice and simple, especially as you have the KO ult.
God, what a dream game already. I'm loving this. And I know some fans will be like, oh, you know, NRG, such a close game against a team like Koi. Look at the caliber that Koi has, though. Really take it in.
What did we got? We got Bulldog. Did we manage to get another gun hit that I kind of must have missed by round-wise? So it's actually a pretty good buy.
All the way towards back kitchen, but no command popped over towards A site here.
4 players here so early on.
KO ult. It's pretty similar to what I would have done. This is a nice ult. Damn, chat, Crashies is just insane on site. Every single time he got 2, he gets 3 here. Crashies is such a hero, holy hell. Every single time.
It's just another one that defies logic.
Dude, the Sovas. The Sovas just are having mad impact. 27 to 15, 21 to 15. Okay, one chance to close this one out.
Why?
How is he here? Watch it again. And he just keeps going.
Oh my goodness, that was so nice.
And that's such a pivotal
What a
run.
time to do it.
You could not ask for a better moment. The money will be shattered, Mike.
It breaks the back.
Look at the buy. We got a Judge out, we got a Sheriff, we got a Guardian. We got no ults. We have a res. We have Crashies. Chat, Crashies had this ult the whole game. Doesn't even need it. Maybe we saw it once. I can't even remember.
Really explored towards B main in the early round. Knife will clear yellow. Shados once again.
Oh, this is a rough one. They're letting him plant.
We said that in the second half.
If he can just try and play his life as best he can.
Molly doesn't reach. Full plant. They don't get a kill, they get a plant, they get out. Look at FNS. FNS is in spawn. Don't have to worry about behind. The turret hasn't triggered yet as well. FNS can just kind of stay in this area. If he wants to go behind, he can. Turret gets cleared. Do we have a defense wall? We do. Keep an eye on Starkso. Starkso has a wall if they want to defuse this.
Willing to put life on the line for this now. Maybe even first contact once that wall does drop. There it is. Say hello.
Some big kills.
It's down to 3. Wolf and Starzo and Trex. How much more can they do? It's not looking likely. Wolfman.
Pull up to Starkso. Use the wall. Wall gets broken. Oh, it's so done. What a comeback. Holy hell. 9-3 curse is actually real.
Making it to 13. What a brilliant game that
Yeah,
was.
what a sick game.
Insane comeback. You can never count these guys out.
Beautiful. Beautiful game of Valorant there.
Again, this is what
Yeah, the attack sides were great. Both of the calls were like really good. In terms of individuals, Som, Trex, Crashies, Shados. Honestly, I felt like FNS got a lot of important kills.